more ways to make an offer that stands out this spring. Now that spring is here, more and more buyers are jumping back into the market and competition is heating up. If you are serious about landing a home you'll love, you need more than just a wish list. You need a smart strategy. And that starts with working with a great agent who can help you put together a strong offer. Here are some top tips your agent will share with you that are helping buyers stand out and win in today's market. Number one, don't lowball on price. It's tempting to start with a super low offer in an attempt to save money, but in a competitive spring market, that could backfire. If the price isn't reasonable, you could offend the seller and lose out to a better bid. As NerdWallet says, quote, if you really want the property, you should avoid offending the seller. So be wary of placing a so-called lowball offer. One of the most obvious risks of making a lowball offer is outright rejection. As a buyer, you'll need to find a balance between making a fair offer and running the risk of losing the property. And your agent can help you understand local pricing trends and what a fair yet strong offer looks like this season. 2. Consider an escalation clause. If you were worried about competing bids, an escalation clause can help. If you have an escalation clause and the seller gets another offer, it increases your offer up to a certain maximum amount that you set. That way, you don't lose out over a small difference. Investopedia explains it like this, quote, an escalation clause is a way to automatically escalate your bid by a certain dollar amount up to a certain ceiling to compete with other buyers. Work with your agent to decide if this tactic fits your situation and budget. Just be sure not to stretch beyond what you're truly comfortable spending and that the home is likely to appraise for the amount you offer. If the appraisal comes in lower than your offer, you may have to make up the difference out of pocket. Your agent can help you weigh these risks and determine the best approach for your specific situation. 3, be intentional about the concessions you ask for. While some concessions like help with closing costs might be possible, too many demands could make another buyer's cleaner offer more attractive. As the National Association of Realtor notes, quote, there are many factors up for discussion in any real estate transaction, from price to repairs to possession date. A real estate professional who's representing you will look at the transaction from your perspective, helping you negotiate a purchase agreement that meets your needs. An agent who knows what's working for other buyers in your area can help you prioritize the most important asks and avoid ones that could turn off the seller. 4, consider a timeline that appeals to the seller. Sometimes it's not just about price, it's about timing. Does the seller need extra time to move out? Or do they want to move as soon as possible? Flexibility here can work in your favor. By adjusting your timeline, if you're able to, you could stand out against other offers. According to Atlas Van Lines, quote, everyone will have a unique timeline depending on the size of the move, the distance they are moving from or to, and personal preferences. It is important to be flexible and adapt the timeline as needed while ensuring you allocate enough time for each step. Your agent can communicate with the seller's agent to find out what matters most, including timing. The bottom line here is spring is here and more buyers are entering the market. Let's work together to make sure your offer stands out. What's one thing you want to feel confident about before making an offer this spring? I'm David Hittle, doing business at Shopkentuckyhomes LLC, and I'm here to help you with making an offer that will stand out this spring, summer, or whenever you are financially ready to do so. Give me a call today, 502 489 1135.